Hey, welcome to this week on Let's Fix Her Up, our 31st season of doing projects in Northwest Ohio and spotlighting some of the great companies. You know this man right here, Mr. Steve Naylor. No. Just like the old days. Steve, of course, Seagate Roofing has been with us forever and ever and ever. And this summer we've kind of gotten into Facebook projects. And
got quite a few going on.
I really think I could work for you now.
I think you do.
Yeah, I do. I guess I do. But I mean, no. You don't want me up on that roof.
Huh? No, we don't.
No.
It's a young man's job.
It is definitely a young man's job. And by the way, you're always hiring. You can get some people in there if you want a great job.
Absolutely. And we need some waterproofers also.
There you go. And we're actually in a basement right now where, Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been doing this forever. But this was one thing we've never really stepped on, and we're going to showcase this on our show, where you actually don't mess with the outside of the house.
Yeah, so a lot of times you can't.
Right,
you'll have big additions or brand new concrete driveways, sunrooms. The neighbors are too close, so you can't get the machinery in there. Mm-hmm. And we've been using a system for almost 40 years that is an inside waterproofing system with a lifetime transferable warranty. Great system, bone dry, and this basement was a mess before we did it.
Sure.
And now it's absolutely bone dry, and you can actually feel the difference.
It just, it does. It feels that way.
For the first time you're in here.
And I'm really excited. We were able to, from when you did the cutouts and when it was a mess, we got some pictures of that too. And now it's done. It really is nice.
So it's put back together, laundry room, storage room, there's a bedroom. It's all put back together. You don't have to worry about the mold anymore. It smells better. It's half your house.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of times it's half your house, and we can get it back 100%.
We've got a ton of projects we're going to be doing this year. I stepped it up a little bit. I knocked down my 1940 shed that was in my backyard.
I've seen that.
And Sprague's over at Sprague's Greenhouse has some great already built, beautiful sheds, and we actually went through the whole process where we had to get this done, get that done, and I'm new proud owner of a nice 16 by 12 shed now.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's beautiful.
It is. They did a nice job.
Declutter your house, your garage.
Amen. I get all stuff from the boat. I take it down there. Everything fits in there.
Turn it into a man cave.
I'm like, what do you think? All my buddies are like, why aren't you putting a golf simulator in there? It's not that big. Yeah. It's not that big. Plus, we went out with Ron Gladieux, and Ron at Gladieux Do It Best got us all our stone and everything we needed for this project. And I talked with him about fall.
We purchased from Ron.
Yeah, I always see the shirts.
Yeah.
Those are nice shirts.
Yeah, we got some new Seagate shirts.
Yeah,
you got it. I'll get you a hoodie.
Hoodie, that's what I need, a hoodie.
I got it.
Hey, we'll be back, and we've got a great show. Our 31st season of Let's Fix Her Up.
Let's do it right.
Boom. Wow, 31 years we've been doing this Let's Fix Her Up, and it's kind of funny. Steve, Seagate Roofing and Foundations has been with us basically since day one.
Yeah.
I walked in and you laughed at me, but you said, "Well, let's give her a shot," and that was 31 years ago. And I had some monster issues of where I had ice damming in my house, and that was our first show.
Yep.
That actually was literally the water was pouring into my house because of ice damming, and I'm sure we'll talk about that this winter.
Yeah, it always comes every year.
And it's something too, you have to make sure that things like the gutters and this and that are all taken care of.
Ventilation, attic insulation, gutters. It's a combination issue. Not usually not just one thing that'll solve that issue, but got to take a look and we can fix it.
And it kind of leads me to where we're in a basement right now. And if you have water problems, it always ends up in the basement. That's the last place it can go.
Absolutely. And your gutters can cause you problems in your basement. There's no doubt about it. Your downspouts, your grading.
Did you have cracked walls here? Or?
So The house was built in 1934.
Okay.
So, and it's had, water. There's water table issues. There was some gutter issues. So the cinder block walls can actually absorb the water. There doesn't even need to be a crack.
Wow.
It can come right through the wall. Once those exterior waterproofing coatings, once they're gone, they're gone. Mm-hmm. So water is going to find its way in. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a hole or a crack.
And, getting into this project a little bit, most of these old houses have the old orange tile everywhere.
It's a clay tile that's beneath the floor on the inside, runs all the way around the perimeter, and then on the exterior there's a clay tile that runs around, and they tie in and typically go to a floor drain. Mm-hmm. A lot of these homes do not have sump pump systems.
Wow, and this one didn't. It does
now, yep. So we ran new footer tiles all the way around the perimeter, and then we tied it into the floor drain as the main discharge, and then now we have a backup system in case the floor drain backs up.
Well, and this is the one thing, because when you get nervous and you start thinking about, oh my God, I got water in my basement, they're going to dig my whole house apart. Oh my God, it's going to be such a... And you sometimes have to do that.
Absolutely.
And we've shown those.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
We've got a driveway on that side, an addition on this side, a house close over here. So we've developed this inside system, and it's just fantastic. It's guaranteed, transferable warranty.
And I mean, they lived in the house. There was no disruption of house.
Yeah, so
which makes it cool.
Yeah, but they always had that nasty basement, stinky, moldy, damp smell, and now it doesn't.
I tell you what,
it's night and day. Absolutely.
With this system, of course, they're going to literally dig a trench all the way around the perimeter of the house.
Remove the concrete all the way around. We go down, inspect the footer, inspect the walls, install our system, and tie it into the existing tile in the back of the floor drain. Mm-hmm. And we do have a...
You put a lot of new tile in, though, too.
We put all brand new tile, And we use real plumbing tile. There's some perforated, real soft, squeezable tiles, but we use the real 10-foot sections, perforated plumbing.
In a job like this, what about 1,400 square foot house, maybe, and that...
Yeah, so...
How long does a project like that take for them?
Really, 3-4 days, depending.
Right.
There's all kinds of different things. People have different basements. They have basement stairs that we have to address. Mm-hmm. There's bathrooms. There's drywall. Where is the floor drain? But, really, we can do a 100-foot perimeter basement in 3 days.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we can do it in 3 days. Yep.
Now I noticed, I'm looking at the walls now. You've put up a like a barrier wall on all the way around here.
Yep.
Explain to us how that works. That, I think, ties into your system, obviously.
Yeah. So we drill weep holes in the floor to let any water out of the wall and go into the new footer tile system.
Okay.
And when we put back new concrete and stone underneath that, this sheeting actually protects the hole, so the water weeps out underneath the floor.
Oh, very good.
We're not hiding anything. The fact that we are controlling the water,
right?
And this basement doesn't have water just pouring in and pouring in. There's some seepage, but this controls the water, channels it underneath the floor into the system, and this sheeting is sealed. Okay, so you're not getting that smell, and actually, it looks really, really nice.
It does. I think it's very cool.
You can paint you could paint the top of it, and then it'll just be a bright white, beautiful laundry room or pantry space to make a man cave.
If they want that, you could probably go all the way up if they wanted it.
Yeah, we could go all the way. I think this homeowner is going to do a two-tone thing, and paint it a different color. So our sheeting comes in one color, and that's bright white.
Oh, well, you want it to stay bright white.
Yeah, you can paint it, though. Now, nonetheless,
this project, 4 or 5 days, it's really unbelievable after what I saw when they were digging and doing all that crazy stuff.
Tremendous amount of work. Our guys work really, really hard.
The question I always get when people ask me about you guys is, okay, what happens during the wintertime? I mean, I know you've told me in the past that they can get roofing done throughout the year. Obviously, if it's a monster snowstorm, ain't going to happen.
Mother Nature,
Right.
If it's 40, 50 degrees outside and the sun's out, we're working.
Very good.
We're working. The new shingles are just, they have these ceiling powers that you know, we no longer need 70-degree days.
Right.
You know, we're working, and our outside waterproofing, you know, as long as that ground isn't frozen, we're working. And inside waterproofing, the weather really doesn't deter anything for us.
Sure. Well, I'll tell you what, fantastic job. Company that's been with me all of these years. There's a reason. You're just a fantastic company. You're just a family. Hell, you're like my family now. You know, you've been so good to me. But next year, I'm hoping next year we're going to be doing the siding project.
We've got a lot of siding jobs going on.
But you've already talked me out of red, and I wanted red. Yeah, see, he won't let me get red. He won't let me. Well, I get too much sun. That's another bad problem.
Yeah. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But they can do that. They can do windows. They can do anything you need for basements.
Yeah. We do not do kitchens and baths.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't call you for that. I won't call you for it. Thanks for spending some time with me, brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services, just a great company, and I give them 5 stars no matter what. And they just do a phenomenal job. And this guy's a pretty cool dude too.
Yeah.
Different problems require different solutions. Seagate Roofing and Foundation Services has been solving water problems for over 30 years. We have the expertise to provide you with the best solution. Seagate replaces foundations, straightens walls, lifts sinking foundations, and waterproofs basements. Get your free estimate before you make a decision, because you deserve to have all the facts. We are the local experts.
244 LEAK Seagate.
Furnace not working? Wojo's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing can help. Go to wojosheating.com.
Well, folks, this is our 31st season of Let's Fix Her Up. And, over the years, we talked a little bit with Steve about it. This all started with a water dam that we got, or ice dam, in our house many years ago, and a couple of houses before this one, and always have had really good local support with what we've been able to do and try to spotlight great projects, and that's definitely what we're going to be doing this year. I've got a ton of projects lined up for the year, and I'm just hoping that we can showcase some great things. And if you have any ideas, something that you want us to see, we can't come out and do the project for you, but we can steer you in the right directions with some of the great local contractors and people that we've dealt with over the years, who have been able to make it happen here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. This project is near and dear to me, and as you can see, it's right behind me right now. We got it all finished, but a few years ago I started noticing we had a little 10 by 10 shed in my backyard here, and the water was taking it. There was a lot of deterioration on it. The roof was going bad. So whenever we had like mowers in there and everything that you would leave in a shed, well, it was getting wet. We were getting damage from insects, critters were getting in there, and it was just a mess. So I went over and talked with my buddy Steve Sprague over on Wheeling Street over at Sprague's Greenhouse. And Steve has kind of expanded a little bit now, and he's got all of these incredible pre-made sheds. And these sheds are just absolutely incredible. They've got garages, they've got steel, they've got wood, they've got whatever your little heart desires, and they can help you out with putting one of these in. And I said, well, Steve, I've got an area behind my house, but it's not level, it's not this, it's not that. And he goes, oh, Mike, these are built on 4x4s, everything is treated wood, and they have floors in them. We can, custom build a shed for you however you want to do it. Well, I went out, I found the shed that I wanted, and the shed that I had, like I was saying, was 10 by 10. So when we finally got out there, and my good buddy Russ came and helped me do this, we actually tore the shed down, and it was a mess. It was a mess, and we had a 10 by 10 concrete plat there. And I've got to get absolute special thanks out to Budget Dumpsters of Toledo. They worked with us, and they were able to bring a dumpster in, and we had a 20-yard dumpster that we were able to use. And boy, we filled that thing up to capacity. I never thought I had that much junk in my backyard. Well, we did. But we got everything tore down. We got everything over there, and Budget Dumpsters is going to be helping us out with projects throughout the year, weather permitting. We're always worried about the weather, but we got everything tore down, and then the weather kind of took a crap on us, and we couldn't get some things done there. And then after that, Russ and I were kind of sitting here, had a little fire going, just relaxing, looking at everything, and we're like, man, I'll tell you what, we have to flatten off all of that dirt behind where that concrete plat is, or that concrete pad that we have in there. That's going to take us forever, because our new shed that's coming in was 12 by 16, and our old one was 10 by 10. So we decided to dig that whole area out, and then we were going to put stone in from Gladieux Do It Best Stone. And they got all different kind of stone products, and Ronnie will be talking about it here in a little bit on the show. And so my good buddy Ben Yoder, I called him one day and I said, boy, I'll tell you, if we just had a bobcat. And that's all it was need to be said. Yoder Landscaping, Yoder Brothers Landscaping, came out here and leveled it off in about 10 minutes for us. And Ben Yoder and Pat, they just incredible people, and it's just part of the great Rossford community that we have here. And they got everything leveled off for us and got everything looking just perfect for us. And then we had to hand shovel. Gladieux dumped all of our stone for us. We're able to come right to the backyard, nailed it, put it right where we needed it, and we got it all smoothed out and everything taken care of that way. And at that point, we were just put on the schedule to have this in. Now, they actually bring these in on a tractor trailer. And they have a unique way that they do that. And Steve and all of their people were able to come in. I was very lucky because my backyard is the old train tracks here in Rossford. So they were able to bring the tractor right up and do what they needed to do. And as you look at some of this footage, it's kind of cool what they were able to do. And they've got this machine, it's like a little forklift with tracks. And they were able to grab it, pick it up, and then literally move this thing into position. They did a wonderful job with it. Piece of cake. I know there aren't many things, talking to the people there that do these, there aren't many applications that they can't get these in the backyard for you. And the price is right. They've got incredible extended payment plans for you so that you can have something for your backyard to put your stuff away. And we can't be any happier with what we got here. And Steve Sprague, we're gonna showcase some other units that are going to be put in at other people's houses, and we're eventually going to run electric out to it so that we can get some of our power tools, because it's that big inside. It's a nice size shed. And the great thing about this shed is, number one, it's got a floor in it. We're going to put a membrane type of waterproofing compound on the floor just to make sure that's done. We're also going to build just a little bit of a step up so that we can move our tractors and our mowers and stuff into it, and that'll work out real good for us. But once again, this is just a local area project. Steve Sprague over at Sprague Greenhouse. They're right over on Wheeling Street, right behind where the old Coy School used to be. And, they're getting ready. They've got their grave blankets and all of that good stuff coming out right now, getting ready for the holidays. And along with, they've got beautiful, just some incredible lighthouses and a lot of great stuff, and some great produce there for you too, along with these wonderful sheds. They've got garages and everything that you need. And of course, Yoder Brothers for helping us get it all smoothed out the way we needed to have it done. And I can't thank Ron Gladieux enough over at Gladieux Do It Best. We called him, said you need 4 tons of stone. He had the right kind of stone for us, and it's not a monstrously decorative stone, but it looks good back there for us, and that's basically what we wanted. And our next project, we're going to put some gutters on it to make sure that we keep the water weather off it here. And I'm excited to know that all of the stuff that I need to put away for the winter we'll be able to put away. And it's just the start of some great projects that we're going to be doing here. And like I said, 31 years we've been doing this now. If you have any ideas and things that you'd like us to do, you know, hit us up on letsfixherup.com or Let's Fix Her Up Facebook, because we do a lot of stuff with the Facebook people there. And just thanks for the support all these years. My gosh, 31 years you've had to put up with my ugly face, whether it be on this, our golf show, our boat show, our high school sports. It's all local, and that's what we are really appreciative for, what you're able to do for us. And well, project number one's under, and we've got some new ones coming in. We're doing some inside work too, and Ronnie's going to tell you a little bit about what's going on here after a couple of commercial messages. And get out to Gladieux Do It Best for all your fall needs. From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladieux.
Gladieux Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladieux is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladieux Home Center.
Yoder Brothers Lawn and Snow, where we treat your yard as our own. Lawn care, landscape construction, landscape maintenance, hydroseeding, snow and ice management, residential and commercial, licensed, insured, trusted. Contact us today, 567-218-1915, 567-218-1915. Yoder Brothers Lawn and Snow. Yoder Brothers Lawn and Snow.
Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, President of Genoa Bank, a locally owned community bank providing a full range of banking services. At Genoa Bank, we believe a bank should do more than just conduct business. We generally care about the communities we serve, and we take our hometown commitment to heart. Our biggest investment will always be in you, whether it's a personal account or business. Genoa Bank is committed to outstanding service. We want to know you by name and help you with all your banking needs. Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally.
Furnace not working? Wojo's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing can help. Go to wojosheating.com.
Years I've been putting up with this crap. Hey, Ronnie, thank you. Hey, 31 years now. We're 31 years. You've been with me a lot of those years. And then I knew you in kindergarten. Kindergarten.
What a depressing day it is.
Now he's just saying that. Hey, I got to say thank you.
All in love.
Yes, he's been a part of it. He's made sure that we can get the shows on, and he constantly yells at me, but he's always right.
It's to make you better.
It's to make me better.
It's my job.
And we're in the middle of the shed project that we're doing, and I called you and I said we're kind of unconventional because we're leaving a slab in for the 10 by 10 concrete slab because it's pretty level, and then we're going to put stone around it. You actually gave me the perfect amount of stone, and your guys were able to pull it right in. You guys, I mean, you can deliver stone, you can
Absolutely.
do, and you got like different kinds of stone too.
Right.
Explain what we put in there.
Yeah, what you put in there was called a 67. So
Okay.
it's 6s and 7s. It's a clean stone. So it's
still
good,
decorative,
Good for
kinda.
a base. Yeah, it's good for a base.
Yeah.
What you want, so it doesn't sink into the mud.
Right.
So what you're trying to do is just put a base there, and That's what you do.
Well, you guys, we wound up putting in a real nice felt under it, you know, so we won't get any weeds and everything.
Yeah, weed barrier under it.
And then of course we had to back break after they nailed it where they poured it. It was just perfect. You saw the video.
Yeah.
It was perfect, but then we had to spread it out, and I'm like, whoa.
That's when the hard work comes.
It was a little hard work, yeah.
Lots of shovels and rakes.
Yes, and we got it done, and it worked out really well. The people, Steve Sprague and everybody from the shed companies, wow, this is the easiest installation for us because you guys prepped it so well.
Good.
Wait. No. Pat me on the back.
Oh.
There you go. Now you pat me.
Nice job. You actually listened to what I told you to do. Folks, that's the first time he's listened to anybody that told him how to do something.
Yeah, there you go. But it did work out real good. But
you did the measurements, though. So
I know, and
you give me the measurements.
I measured once and cussed 3 times.
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
Yep. You give us the measurements, we can figure out how much stone you need right down to the last stone.
Yes. Well, great job, though. You guys really super good stuff.
Glad we could help.
It's fall now, and you know, I noticed, boy, your snowblowers. You got the snowblowers, and I see these things that look like they're electric now.
Oh yeah, electric snowblowers. It's the rage, you know.
Yeah, sure.
The new thing.
How
Just like
long
the
would
electric cars?
How would that work?
It just all filters back down. Just plug it in, battery, same type. So it's just an electric motor.
And you're going to get an hour or 2 hours?
Yeah,
or
20 minutes or whatever the run time is. They're all different.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
yeah, you don't get a lot of run. And it all depends too on the load, on how much snow you have.
Right.
If you're going to have a super heavy snow, probably not going to be the tool you want today yet.
Well,
but it's you know, it's like any technology. It's going to get better and better and better over time.
Right.
And who knows where it'll be in 5 years or 2 years.
We just need
10 years.
snow.
Yeah, we had some there in
We
Halloween.
had a little there in
yeah.
Halloween,
Shocking.
but we aren't getting a lot of snow. And I know you got some great deals on grills still.
Yeah.
People grill all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I
People
love
come
mine
in
that I have.
every week. They're looking to buy a grill. Or, you know, a lot of people love to grill in the winter. You know, because they're in the house all the time. It gets them out a little bit. And you know,
I have some steaks at the house, and we'll look at the new shed, and you can sit in the hot tub. No.
Probably not, but
Probably
I'll cook. I'll bring some hot dogs.
Oh, okay, that's
How's
good.
that? And some hamburgers.
Very good.
That
Well,
good?
we're going to get back over to the shed, and what we're putting together with the shed as they bring that monster in. And thank you again.
No problem.
You know, you've been a good friend, and he's like my little brother. He is my little brother. And come out to Gladieux right out here on Navarre Avenue. They have anything and everything. And you know what? Even if they don't have it, you can get it.
Yep. Hey, we deliver topsoil, mulch, stone, all kinds of stuff we deliver.
Well, there you go.
So if you got a project, outside project, in the spring, which will be here soon, hopefully before we know it, we can help you.
Well, you know what? I bought my pink stuff for my boat to put in my water system. You got that out here.
Yep, and freeze.
It's not that expensive, and it'll keep everything. But I don't
want to have freezing up.
I don't think we're going to get snow. I just got a bad feeling.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Didn't get a lot last year, did we? Older we are, I'm okay with it, though.
Sure, because,
you know,
we should be down here, folks. We should
now watch. JMO said we won't get any, so we'll probably get like a record snow year.
Yeah, will be a record snow year.
JMO's Almanac.
Perfect.